Hello everybody, it's Guiding Halo here. Thought I'd come on and do a reading for you guys. See what we can pick up for the first week of February. Let's start with our birthday people this time. We'll start with Aquarius. See what we can get for them. See what they're looking for the first week of February. See what they've got on the table for them. Let's get my cards all sorted out here. I hope you guys have all been doing well. This day has been an absolutely crazy day for me. Lots of learning, lots of growing, lots of faith, lots of having to step outside of myself and remember who I am, who Divine Source brought me here to be. It's a beautiful situation, really. Alright, so calling in all angels, spirits, God, earth, wind, fire, air, to come and help me give messages for our collective Aquarians as to what they can expect for the first 2 weeks of February. I think I'll do this as a 2-week, from the 1st to the 15th. Alright, so I'm going to start with angel cards. I'm going to pull 3 of those, and we'll go from there. How's that sound? I'm just going to check the camera and see that it's all lined up properly. Looks pretty good. Okay. So, our first angel card will be, I am with you, giving you the courage to make the life change that I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help your work on your divine purpose. That's what that card is. And our second angel card, please. Now that you've asked the angels to help, be open to receive divine guidance and assistance. You deserve help from heaven, or heaven's help. One more card, please. I seem to be having a hard time getting words out of my mouth today. When I sit down, it's actually going to, the sound might be a little bit lower, so you may have to turn your sound up. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Pardon me. Okay, so those are our 3 angel cards. Let's pull some of these angel Enduring Virtue cards. See what we get today from the collective. I always have such a hard time shuffling these. They are very large cards, but I'll do my best. Told ya. This is for our Aquarians. Aquarians. What do you have messages for our Aquarians about today? For the weeks from the 1st of February to the 15th. What message do you have for Aquarians today? So the first one we have is the 5 of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. The next card we have is the 5 of Earth. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. And the next card we have is the Page of Air. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So I'm going to be using the Rider-Waite to clarify these for you guys. Let's see what messages we get. This is for our Aquarians, February 1st to 15th. Our Aquarians, February 1st to the 15th. Aquarians, February 1st to the 15th. Oops. Okay, I'm going to take 3 cards on each of these cards. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine purpose, divine life purpose. What are your divine life purposes? I know what mine is. Internally and morally, my divine life purpose is to be love. Outside of that, my divine life purpose is to teach people to be love. And outside of that, my divine life purpose is to guess what? Be love. Yeah. I talk about being love so many times, and I don't view love like a lot of people view love. I believe the unconditional love is the only way to be love. People don't know, a lot of people don't understand what unconditional love is. But perhaps you should really think about that. Or maybe I'll do a little talk on it. Have a chat about what I think unconditional love is, and maybe I should do a live chat for that. That would be kind of cool. Okay. Okay, I got cards going everywhere, guys. Just a sec. So the cards that fell face up are the ones I will take. Okay? So we have the Two of Pentacles. Balancing, weighing your options, you know, you got the infinity symbol in beside. It's kind of like juggling between what should I do, what shouldn't I do, or maybe there's 2 things that you want to do and you want to do them successfully. That's why you're juggling them, and you're hoping to juggle them well enough in order to keep them all afloat. So maybe Archangel Michael is trying to tell you that that's a life change you need to make in order to follow your divine purpose. Maybe having 2 things in the air that you do with absolute passion is what he's calling you to do. But you already know the answer because you're very intuitive. You have to use your intuition, right, you guys? Yep. You have to use your intuition. Decide what those are. So when you're sitting there and you're trying to make a choice based on what is my divine purpose, I have these 2 things I'm passionate about. Ask yourself, what gives me the most opportunity to be love and to take that message out there? Or to be your life's purpose. Not just live your life's purpose, but to be your life purpose and then take that message out there. Which opportunity gives you that? Because you're sitting there and you're waiting for your ships to come in. Oh no, they're coming in. Yes, they are. But you must listen to your intuition. Listen to spirit within you. Ask God to guide you through these things. Okay, let's go on to, now that you're asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. All right, well, give us some further clarification cards, please, Angel Fiona, on what that help might look like. What will the help come in the form of? And what is it regarding? Oh, okay. Well, you've been battling. You've definitely been battling. There's been a big battle going on. See, this is the 5 of Swords, and there's been a battle. This guy's packing up the swords and going. These guys here look pretty bloody and bruised and battered. Yeah, it seems you've been going through a hard time. Perhaps it's been between two people. Perhaps this whole thing, or between two sides of the family, or a brother, a sister, a mom. Maybe this is all family related and you've got this battle going on. But I want you not to fear, because divine justice is here. Justice will happen to those who have wronged you when you have done right. To those that have, or for the person that you have wronged and not done right, justice will find you. Justice is the universe's way of leveling the playing field and to make it, to bring balance into things. Always. Just as you are trying to balance here, if that doesn't work, the universe will bring balance. It will bring forgiveness and peace and harmony into a situation, because it's what's fair, it's what's just, and it's what's right. One more card fell out in my lap. The Death card. Now this doesn't necessarily mean the death of a person, but in families, if it is the death of a person, it's definitely something that could spur some people to realize what's important in life. That is for sure. Also, it's the card of transformation. It's about the justice coming in and transformation happening so that you can all move forward in a more divine source way. The last card, Zana, says, it's either Zana or Iana, I don't know. Anyway, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. I'm just going to look at the camera and make sure I've got enough room to put those 3 cards there. Nope, I don't. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of shifting here for you guys. Okay, there. So you're protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. And I keep dropping cards. But look, it's 3 cards. So the first card that I saw was the patience card. So you must have patience, and you must walk in faith that Source has your back. You need to relax, you need to feel safe, and you need to know that you've done your best. Then the next card I saw out was the Hanged Man. So perhaps you need to go within. See, he's got this crown of clarity around his head. That's why we all go into hangman mode. It's a card of Pisces as well. Perhaps you have a Libra in your life, a Scorpio, a Pisces, Pisces again. I think this is a card of Pisces. Now I'm getting confused. Anywho, yeah, so see how in the Patience card, Divine Source is working in the background, creating alchemy. It's like flowing one cup to the other of water and doing all of these magnificent things, you know, helping you to see and to hear the divine guidance that is for you. And the next card we have out is the Chariot card. This card of Cancer. It's about the moving forward at a fast pace. Here we have light and dark standing in front of his chariot. So it's a matter of deciding which way you want to go and what you want to do, as I mentioned over here in this card, waiting for your ships to come in. And he is just in his chart raring to go. He's like, let's go. Let's get a move on it. I want it. So this person that's had patience and gone into hangman mode is now ready to move. And if you haven't had patience and haven't gone into hangman mode, oh, the universe will keep you sitting in that chariot for quite some time. And it will be painful because you're not doing the inner work to get to the outer experience. Let's go over to the left here. The 5 of air, an unwise choice. Learn what you can from this situation. Review everyone's motives. Oh, so we have the Knight of Cups. Someone wants to make a love offer to somebody else. So this knight, he's not like a king or whatever, but I would say he's a person who has the view of love that is maybe not as stable as a king's, but definitely understands his feelings. But he is rather a guarded person. He's quite guarded. You see all his armor on there. Perhaps he's been hurt in the past. Maybe he shouldn't be offering love right now. Or maybe you accepted someone's love or offering your own, and maybe you shouldn't because you need to review everyone's motives in the circumstance. Please give me another card for the Five of Air. King of Pentacles. So was someone offering love to a King of Pentacles? This is water energy. Okay, so emotions are always water energy in the tarot. And this King of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Very stable king. This king has got his poop in a group. Like he's got money taken care of. He's got pretty much everything he needs in life. Perhaps the only thing he might be missing is someone to give love to. So someone, maybe an Aries, Leo, or a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra wants to give their love to a very grounded earth sign. Give me one more card for this, please. One more card for this Five of Air. One more. Or maybe two. Or five. Okay, well, I don't want 5 cards. I just would like one, please. Please give me one more card for this Five of Air, Knight of Cups, and King of Pentacles. Please give me one more card. Oh, commitment, the Hierophant. So this is the highest, like the priest. He's the highest card in the people deck, I think. People portion of the situation. This is a man about commitment, about traditional values, much as the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles will want traditional values, so if you're planning on going into that person with some meager offer, yeah, I would think again, because they're going to want the whole thing, because that's what they're after for their life, is the whole thing. The Five of Earth, fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Are some of you trying to become self-employed? I always think that that's a beautiful venture, but I have to admit that there's always divine timing involved as well. There's a lot of hope in this. You have fears surrounding money, but there's a lot of hope. You got Source working on your behalf. It's obviously a wish of yours. You need to ask your friends for help and accept help maybe from other people that have done it before you. Maybe you need to hit into a business networking group and talk to some people in there. There's a BNI chapter, Business Networking International, that was started many moons ago. And there's a chapter in my town, and very much possibly a chapter in yours. Would be a very good place to network if you wanted to start a new business. That's for sure. And the Emperor. So you guys have got this. You've got this figured out. It looks to me like you just want to start and be the own man in your life, or woman. Perhaps you just want to take control. You want to take control of your money, your hours, your time, your effort, and you want to know that it's all valued, and you feel that in starting your home business that would be the case. And perhaps in this group that you go to, the BNI group or any other networking, mentoring group, you'll meet an older man there that can give you a lot of advice. Oh, we got 2 cards flipped over now. Oh, and someone who is the King of Swords. Well, that's you coming across right there, Aquarius. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's what that is about. And then I got the messages card. So I think you're going to be sending a lot of message. Perhaps you're going to be traveling even. But to me, this is just a messages card. Messages coming in quick. Lots of text messages, perhaps lots of quick phone calls, all about setting up this new business. But it looks good. I think that your fears may very well be unfounded. Perhaps in your childhood you've come up just by the way you were taught. It's not something people necessarily mean to do, but they pass down certain fears or disbeliefs about money or beliefs about money that aren't healthy at all and aren't true. So perhaps you need to look into those for yourself, what yours might be. Let's go to this page of air. Logical, honest, and impulsive, curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Are you going to be delivering some truth without tact? Yeah, the King of Swords is definitely known for doing that, as is the Emperor. You're both very much straight shooters. And maybe you've had enough of the BS, and maybe you're the Emperor too, and you're taking your power back in this situation. And you're about to send some people some messages that might not be very well received. But it will take you to your Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about happiness, abundance. It's about having the things in life that give you peace and bring you joy. That's what you're heading for. I can see that now. The next card in is the Virgo card, the Hermit. Is there a Virgo in your life that's been causing some concern? You might want to sit down and talk to that Virgo, because I believe this person's very possibly been through a lot in their life and is very knowledgeable. And they will at times deliver things without tact. But they will take their own wounds that are in their heart and they will put them in that lantern, and they will give you that lantern. They will take their own wounds, what I'm trying to say, and create something out of it in order to help you and to help it light your way. That's what the Hermit does. They go in and internally try and figure things out. Oh, and the Ace of Cups. See, you've got to fill your own heart. You've got to fill your own mind, your body and soul with spirit, with things that you enjoy. You can't give anything to business or to anything else, anyone else, unless you have filled up your own cup first. Your love cup has got to be full, my friends, before you can offer those things to others. Perhaps you're going to be sending a Virgo a message about love, about very much so that your cup is full and you are ready to take that next step towards commitment. Give me one more card, please, for this page of air. One more card, please, for this page of air. The World. Yeah, so you guys are starting a new cycle. It's the end of an old cycle and starting a new cycle. All having to do with maybe having a change to your plans, the way that you wanted to go, and perhaps it didn't go the way you'd planned. But when those things do come, just trust that a lot of times, even though it's uncomfortable, that they are definitely divinely guided, and you've got to trust and understand and know that you do not walk alone every day. Okay? I hope that you air signs have enjoyed your reading. Blessings to you and namaste.